Channel. Today I'm going to share with you guys a few of my favorite drugstore to high-end cruelty-free products. About a year ago, someone sent me a link over on Twitter, and it linked me to this video that showed me the cruelty behind what happens to rabbits, and not necessarily just rabbits, guinea pigs, dogs even. They are kept in a lab, and every single day they go through a huge amount of torture over and over again just so that these companies can test their products and put it on the shelves for us to buy. I'm not gonna go into too much detail about it. You guys can definitely go and research it on your own. I don't ever try to force people or like tell people you need to go cruelty free. I hope that by using the social media platform I can educate you guys, or at least get you guys interested in educating yourself about what's going on behind a lot of the products that we use. I've actually heard a lot of people say, well, I'm not vegan, I'm not vegetarian, why would I go cruelty free when it comes to my beauty products? And I've actually gotten comments where people are like, well girl, you ain't vegan, so why are you being vegan with your cruelty free products? That's just controversial and all that. The way I feel about that, and what I always tell people, is you don't have to be vegan or you don't have to be vegetarian for you to buy cruelty free products. It's about making a change and making a difference as much as you can. So with that being said, I'm just gonna jump right into the video. I'm just gonna warn you guys, I do have more high-end products versus drugstore products, because unfortunately in the drugstore, majority of the brands are owned by Procter & Gamble. If you're not aware, Procter & Gamble, they're this huge company that owns a lot of the companies that you see in drugstores, and any brands that's under that umbrella, they do test on animals. So it's just really hard for me to find drugstore products. So a lot of times when people say, why aren't you using drugstore products? It's not because I feel like, oh, I'm too good for drugstore. It's just that I haven't found stuff from the drugstore that is cruelty free and that I really like. But I did pull out as much products as I can find in my drugstore collection that I really like, and I feel like I will continue to repurchase. So hopefully this video will be helpful to you guys if you plan on going cruelty free, or if you're kind of interested in what products are cruelty free. So I'm just gonna jump right in, no particular order. I just did a video on these two products, so I thought I would show it. If you guys have not seen the video yet, I will link it down below. But here are two drugstore items that I really like, and I think you guys would really like as well. It is the Milani Conceal and Perfect Foundation, and also the Milani Prep Set and Go Powder. I've been using these two every single day now, ever since I got a hold of them, and I really like them. If you are looking for a foundation that is like a foundation, concealer in one, or just like a very full coverage foundation, this is the one, girl. This one is very good. You do have to use a primer and something to set it if you have oily skin. But overall, the coverage is great, and probably the best drugstore foundation I've found up to this day. So along with that foundation, I like to set my makeup with this Milani Prep Set and Go powder. I used to really love the Makeup Forever HD powder. I think that's what it's called. This one is just as great as that one for a fraction of the price. This one's $10. Highly recommend this powder. It really sets my makeup, blurs my pores, and it does keep my oily skin under control. Now that we're talking about skin, I thought I would talk about this one. I talked about this in my nighttime routine. If you guys have not seen that video, I'll also link it down below. This is the Yves by Yves Lavender Hydrating Cleansing Oil. I've tried a lot of makeup removers before, but this one is my fave because it does not burn my eyes. Unlike a lot of oil-based makeup removers, this one is not made of synthetic oil. It is pure essential oil. So I think that's why it does not burn my eyes. It also keeps my skin calm. After using this, I don't feel like my face is getting all tight and dry. After I've removed my makeup, I do see that my skin is not really red and like inflamed. So I raved about this in my night routine, and this is the Yves by Yves Floral Balancing Toner. This toner right here, girl, this ain't nothing I've ever used before. Yes, it is pricey, but it is so good. If you're someone that wants to invest in your skincare routine, I highly recommend this one. Hands down, the best toner I've ever used. The #1 reason why I like this toner is that it does not sting my face, and #2, after using this, my skin does not look red and inflamed. It calms my skin, and I find that my redness is like even less. Overall, this right here is my baby, and I'm almost done with it. I think I'm like down to here, so I'm kind of sad. Gotta get a new one, but this is amazing. Since we're talking about my skin, this is the next one I want to mention. This is also Yves by Yves. It is the Purifying Algae Clay Mask. If you're someone with breakouts and oily skin, clay masks, they are your best friend, okay? It is a clay mask, but it's not one of those that go on your face and dry become really hard and just like pull out your skin, this one just stays moisturized. If that makes sense. It's as if you're just putting a thick layer of lotion on your skin. It's like a cream. You leave it on for like 10 to 15 minutes and wash it off. I do have dry patches on my face, and this mask does not make the oily spots oilier. It does not make the dry spots drier. It balances it. So if any of you are interested in finding a really good mask, I highly recommend this one. And if you guys would like, I have a coupon code, which is just my first name, Weylie. You can get 40% off their products on their website. All right, now bouncing back to drugstore products. This one you've seen me use in many of my videos. It is all beat up, I know, but it is great. This is the Wet n Wild Coloricon, I think that is. I don't even see it anymore. The shade I have is 740 Bikini Contest. It is a huge bronzer. I feel like I've been using this for a really long time, but it looks untouched. I really like this bronzer because it works just as good as all my high-end bronzers. It lasts super long. The color payoff is bomb. You really get your money's worth and more with this bronzer. This one is no secret. I plan on showing you guys an eyebrow routine here on my channel very soon because I'm almost done with this product. And I love it so much. I talk about it all the time on my vlog channel. I tell everyone and their moms to get this eyebrow pencil because it is that good. It is the Pixi Natural Brow Duo Pencil and Gel. Girl, I don't know what it is about this eyebrow pencil, but it is life. It is everything. It just works so good. It lasts so long. The formula is like dry-ish. If you're someone with negative eyebrows like me, you would like a dry formula because the creamy ones, they will look like your eyebrows are drawn in with a Sharpie. So you want something that's drier to give it more texture, but it's not dry in a way where it's like hard to drag across your eyebrows. The only problem, I don't think they have a lot of shades. I think they only have like 3 or so, but luckily this one works perfectly with my hair color. I have it in deep brunette. With the Pixi eyebrow pencil, that one has a fatter tip. So if you're someone looking for a thin tip to get into those sparse areas, I highly recommend the Anastasio Brow Wiz. This one is also no surprise. I talk about this one all the freaking time. The formula with this Anastasia one is pretty much the same as the Pixi one, I would say. The only difference and the only reason why I would even purchase this one is because it's very skinny, so I can get into those sparse areas that I can't get into with the Pixi one. But this is the next one that I want to talk about. This is my Too Faced Chocolate Bar Palette. This is the old one, and I have the new one as well, but I have not touched that one yet, because you get so many eyeshadows and so much of each one in this palette. It's really worth the money. I've been using this forever. I think for the last maybe a year and a half, and I'm still not close to being done with it. This one has all the colors you need to create a neutral, either from natural to dramatic smoky eye. I can always trust this brand in making quality products, and the owner, Jared, is so passionate about keeping their products cruelty free. So I love them for that. They are such an awesome brand. Always cute packaging, always good eyeshadows, always good products. And I feel like in the high-end makeup world, Too Faced is actually not too crazy expensive. Of course, I have to talk about my butter glosses. But this gloss, I will warn you guys, it is not very boyfriend friendly, but who cares? Okay, if your lips are popping, you do not have to kiss your man, trust me, girl. There is another time and place and a different lipstick for that, okay? I love it because the color payoff is amazing. I think these are only like $4 or something like that. If you just use like a little dab of this, you can seriously just use your finger and spread it across the rest of your lips. ColourPop just recently kind of got introduced into my life, I would say maybe like 6 months ago. I love it so much. Do you guys remember, what is that brand? Lime Crime. You guys heard about that whole Lime Crime situation, right? If you didn't, just Google it. But ever since I stopped using Lime Crime, I was like, I will never find another like lip stain that will be as good as them. But girl, was I wrong. All the ColourPop lipsticks, lip stains, lip gloss, lip pencils are absolutely amazing. Like, you guys have to try this brand. I really like them because they're really long lasting and the color payoff is on point, and all the colors are so unique. They have such a huge range of colors that you will possibly never run out of shades. My recent favorites are the ones in the Cruelty collection that recently launched. All the colors are so beautiful. I'm just gonna talk about these two because I wore them earlier today. This is the Lippie pencil in Rooch, and then this one is the Ultra Matte Lip in Rooch. Considering it being a matte lipstick, it really is not super drying. So yeah, I love all things ColourPop. This product right here is one of my favorites, and I feel like will always be my favorite. This is the Murad Advanced Active Radiance Serum. This is a pretty pricey item considering how small it is and how fast I go through it. But without this, I feel like my acne scars will still be like ba-bam out there. I've been using this product for almost 2 years or maybe like a year and a half, and this is probably like my 4th bottle. It just works wonders for my acne scars. I used to have so many all over my cheeks, and now I'm down to like maybe 5 scars, but those are new ones. So if you guys have the same problems that I did, I highly recommend this product. Next thing, no surprise, the Mario Badescu drying lotion. I love this stuff. I call this my bird poop because literally it looks like bird poop on your face. It does not smell good. It does not look good on your face. It's one of those things that you use at night, but it will save your life. You just dip a Q-tip in it. You don't want to shake the solution. Get the pink stuff and you dab it onto the spots where you have a pimple, and it dries it out overnight. A lot of acne products I've used before, if I put it on one spot, it ends up drying all the skin around it. This one is seriously like, it got one job and is there to do that one job. It only dries out where you put it. And I will forever use this product for my acne. This is probably like my 5th or 6th bottle. All right, so I have a few more products left. I'm gonna talk about this Burt's Bees makeup wipe. I really like this one, especially in the sensitive skin one. I wouldn't say that this makeup wipe works nearly as good as my Yves by Yves Lavender cleansing oil, but it still does the trick, and it doesn't leave my skin feeling all sticky, like I have to wash it after I use this wipe. I always take this with me whenever I'm going out or if I go camping. It doesn't take off all your waterproof or heavy makeup, but if you wear light makeup like tinted moisturizer or non-waterproof stuff, it will take it off completely. Does not break you out, does not leave an oily residue. So that is why I like it. Every time I go to the drugstore to get a makeup remover wipe, it is always this one. These are new products that recently came into my life, so it's not something that you guys have probably seen in my videos, and it's not something that I have repurchased over and over again, but I will repurchase over and over again. First one is this Hourglass Ambient bronzer. I have it in the shade Luminous Bronze Light. This is the perfect bronzer. If you're looking for that sun-kissed glow, this is the one. I'm just someone that is pretty lazy when it comes to doing my makeup. I don't want to put on bronzer and then go put on highlight. If I can do that in one, I will do that in one. And this is in one. It is what I am wearing right now on the cheeks. Do you like? Is it showing up? I hope so. A lot of bronzers I've used, once I put it on like my face, like wherever I set it, it won't let me blend it out. But this one is so creamy, and it's a powder, but it blends so well. You can totally move it around and just make it look nice and blended without it looking like chalky and orangey. Lastly, I just started using this, but I love it, love it, love it so much. Although it is a waterproof liner, I can use it as an eyeshadow, and the color is absolutely gorgeous. Every time I wear it, I get compliments on it. And this is the Tarte Rose Gold Clay Pot. It blends so beautifully, it's so pigmented. It lasts all day, it does not budge. The color payoff, everything about it is just amazing. All right, so that is all I have for you guys today. I hope to find more and more cruelty-free beauty products to share with you guys that I absolutely love. So be on the lookout. I will continue to find more products, hopefully more drugstore products, because I know you guys love that. If you guys have any drugstore recommendations for me or a fellow sister or brother here on this channel, please comment it down below, because that will be very, very helpful. If you guys enjoyed this video, I would really appreciate if you guys would give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Other than that, that is all I have for you guys today, and I will see you in my next one. Love you. Bye.